Hello everybody, Sir Leon here, and I'm here to give you some tips as you are about to sit your Mathematics Paper 2 exam. And I want you to listen to these tips, internalize these tips, and then remember these tips when you are writing your exam. So tip number one, and this one is obvious. Read the questions carefully. Don't read them halfway and think you know what the rest is saying. Read each question carefully, see what they are asking for, understand the question before you attempt to answer it, and then when you understand it, then you go and answer the question. Tip two, do not assume anything in the exam. Do not assume in mathematics. Don't think because, oh, this side looks the same as this side, so they are equal, or oh, these two lines look parallel, so that means they're parallel or they look perpendicular. Do not assume it. Anything that CXC wants you to know, it will either be stated in the question or it will be indicated using a symbol. If two lines are parallel, then you will see the parallel symbol, or they will tell you that these two lines are parallel. So do not assume unless it is stated or it is mathematically proven. And the next tip, remember the basics. All of these difficult questions here, just a combination of utilizing the basics to answer the question. So remember some of the angles in a triangle, the total number of degrees in a circle. Remember how to find perimeter of a square. Remember how to group like terms and solve simple equations. Remember the basics. Those are the things you need to draw upon in the exam. Do not forget the basics. Do not ignore the basics. Next tip, don't spend too long on a question that you're not sure about. Now, if you're not sure about a question, you'll spend an entire half an hour trying to figure out this question in which you're not sure that you will get the marks. That could cause you. You probably learned from this in the mock exam. So if you're not sure about the question, make an attempt to it and you can always come back to it. Remember, you have 40 more marks or 60 more marks in the paper that you can get rather than trying to get these 2 marks. So don't neglect 60 marks just for 2 marks. Next one, manage your time effectively, and this is done by allocating your time. Don't spend too much time on one question. Pace yourself. Look at the time. You have 2 hours, 40 minutes to answer 10 questions. So use your time effectively. Next tip, look at the marks allocated to a question. If a question is worth 1 mark, most times you don't need to do an entire page of working. And if a question is worth 3 marks in CSEC or 4 marks, that means you have to put some amount of thought into it. And most times it's an application question. You have to draw upon more than one concepts. So pay attention to the marks of the question. And next tip, pay attention to your signs. Look at your negative signs. Don't ignore the signs. Pay keen attention to your signs. Your signs can change the answer to a question. If it's that you have the incorrect sign, it will cause you actually to get an incorrect answer. So pay keen attention to your signs, especially your negative signs. Next tip, ensure you know the meaning of solve, factorize, simplify, show, and prove. Most times when students are asked to factorize, they go and they solve, they go and they simplify. So when you think about factorization, you're thinking about expressing a quadratic expression as 2 factors, 1 factor multiplying the other. When you think about simplifying, it means to make it simpler, make it easier to write shorter. When you think about solving, you're thinking about finding the value of an unknown. When you're thinking about showing or proving, you're basically working towards an answer. So ensure you understand the meaning of these words in the exam and look at them carefully. Next tip, show your working. Ensure you show all your working, don't just put the answer. If a question is worth 3 marks, the answer is probably worth 1 mark. And the rest of the marks will come from your working. So show your working. And last tip, last but not least, the most important tip that you can remember in your exam is to use your common sense. Everything in the exam will not be about remembering what you learned in class. Sometimes you have to just draw upon your common sense to answer a question. And now, as long as you use your common sense throughout the entire mathematics paper, you will be able to pass the exam. So by just drawing upon your common sense, you can pass. So ensure you use that and you think about the question, put yourself in the situation of the question, and you will do well. And with these tips, I would like to wish you best of luck in your paper 2 exam. I know you will do it. I know you've been working hard. Now is the time that you go forth and shine. So best of luck, and I look forward to celebrating your results with you. Take care and enjoy.